Ladies and gentlemen, happy Wednesday. Welcome into the channel. Today, we're going to be going over 1.2 patch notes, July 17th. I'm super excited. Lots of good things coming in this patch. I haven't had a chance to jump on, but if you guys have and you're having a good time, drop it down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of this patch. Let's dive into it. All right, so first up, we have some gameplay things. It says they fixed a delay in reloading, swapping weapons, or delaying devices caused by players rapidly tapping the fire and ability buttons. Thank you, Ubisoft. I'm sure we are all so thankful for this. I'm assuming this is the reload bug when you die and you're still shooting, or you're spamming to X or whatever it is to respawn, and you start shooting. I mean, gosh, if you had the double barrel shotgun, boom boom, both of your shells gone. So you are at a complete disadvantage. You literally have no ammo in your weapon when you respawn. There goes the first firefight. Anyway, that being said, I know it's been on a lot of guns, the M16 especially, a few other ones as well. Hopefully this is working. This is going to be huge. Next, it looks like they have a little bit of like a hack counter. I'm assuming. I don't really know too much about this, but it says players who took advantage of a speed hack will now find themselves locked in place, which is the opposite of what they were going for. Super funny. It sounds like I'm pretty sure they run on BattlEye, and I hope that this is a good thing for little cheating. Next up, this is probably one of my favorite sections that I have been reading over, is the faction section. There are some big quality of life changes coming to the faction fixes. Let's get into it. First up, it says after coming to an agreement with pharmaceutical company GSK, the Team Rainbow faction will hereafter be known as GS Commando. Feel free to continue calling them. I'm not even going to try that. As a handy time saver. Okay, that's just a title update. Not too bad. Next up, the big one, ladies and gentlemen. Fixed an issue where dead sex spider bots were ignoring victims previously targeted by the deploying player. Now, could be a good thing. If you enjoy using the spider bots, hey, good for you. I know I've used them before and they would just stop in the middle of the map and not even do anything. Apparently, if you've already used it and it has killed somebody or attached to them, it was just ignoring that player for the rest of the game. Now that's fixed, it will actually go attack everybody. So cool, good. But in the next sentence, players can once again shoot dead sex spider bots off their own faces. Thank you, Ubisoft. It is funny. I do love the humor here as well. It's that they add at the end of that sentence, not sure why everybody loves spider bots. Super funny. No, we don't love spider bots. I wish they weren't in the game. I think everything about this game is great, but they just need to go. I think the community is all kind of together on this one anyway. After this, we have some tuning to the intel suit. All right, this says now pulses every 4 seconds instead of every 3 seconds. So they've added a second pulse time. And then it says enemies remain highlighted for 1 second instead of 2.7 seconds. I actually didn't know that that's how long the time was that you're highlighted, almost 3 seconds, which is quite a while in a fast-paced game like this. So now that's actually going down to 1 second, and it's going to pulse longer. So yeah, they're definitely nerfing that, and I think that was a much needed thing. I don't believe that the intel suit was an overpowered ability, but it was definitely one of the strongest ones for sure. So it's kind of good to see those tunings come. And lastly, it says some abilities such as the firebomb, digital ghillie suit, and biovita boost weren't always activating or occasionally stopped working. That's fixed. Thank you again, Ubisoft. I'm hoping this is all working, guys. Like I said, I haven't been able to actually jump in and play today. I will be on tonight, but that's a huge thing. We've all been there where we try to pop the intel suit, literally doesn't work. I've been playing a lot with the firebomb. Go run up to you, like you see like 3 or 4 guys. You're like, oh, here comes a quad kill. You try to drop the firebomb, it literally doesn't explode. Thank you. Hopefully that's fixed. Next up, we have some map fixes. It says fixed a weird issue letting players exit a Times Square spawn zone or by jumping off a picture frame. Oh yeah, I do remember this one. This was a little bug that people were figuring out. You can jump off, get out of the map. So that's good that they fixed that. Next up for game modes, we have updated playlist screen to show all the available game modes. That's really nice. So some UI stuff. Added menu text clarifying that the bronze rank unlocks at the first victory. Okay, that's not bad. Then we have fixed an issue where that was displaying a little padlock icon on the ranked rewards despite players earning them fair and square. That is good. Super glad that they fixed that. All right, next up we have some weapon changes. Tune various weapons for gameplay balance. Here are the spec changes for your records. The M4A1 short range damage increased from 17 to 18. So looks like the M4 got a buff, might be a little bit more viable now. I still like using the M4, but I probably will actually start grinding a little bit more now. So I got a buff, increased damage. The MDR short range damage increased from 17 to 19, so that got a buff as well. Next up, the MP5 medium range damage increased from 13 to 14. Its headshot damage multiplier increased from 1.35 to 1.4. So for those of you that are kind of tired of the MP7, which I'm not, I'm loving it. I think they're all great. I think there's really not really metas in this game. I think there's some way better guns, you know, but it's not like COD. You know, I hate to throw a comparison in there with COD, but I'm just using an example. And I think that mostly all guns are viable in this game, but looks like they're going to try to like let some more shine up a little bit more. So if you're curious to use the MP5, now's the chance. The MDR ADS speed improved from 300 milliseconds to 250. It's a little bit more ADS on the MDR. Next up, it looks like all of the sniper rifles have an increased sprint to shoot time. So a nerf looks like across the board, all sniper rifles have had an increase in shoot to sprint time. So they also improved the visual presentation of tracer fire and ammo case ejection. So we got some visual adjustments as well. They also adjusted how the timing aiming system detects player inputs, that recoil recovery returns to the center rather than being thrown off by an unintended player jitters. Love that. Fixed a glitch that allowed players to fire automatically upon respawning if they jammed the fire and sprint buttons while dying. Oh, so this is what I was talking about in the beginning. Looks like that's the reload bug. That is going to be fixed now. Looks like they got some graphical and audio fixes, various, so just miscellaneous kind of stuff as well. Corrected some kill screen HP values. Also says previously players with pings greater than 150 milliseconds were working on an unfun amount of time matchmaking. Crash fixes, various fixes. So all in all, I think this is all great stuff. I think a lot of huge meat and potato quality of life things are coming, or obviously they're here. I just need to check them out. If you guys have hopped into the season 1.2 patch notes and this update today, drop it down in the comments. Let me know how you're enjoying it. I can't wait to get on. And thank you for watching. If you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, please like, subscribe. It really helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.